is this door? Why is it protected? I was just going down. Kinda expected more because of the guard. I really like those workstations. They look cool for the holographic elements. Hey, Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Those relays also look quite impressive. This is also very quiet again. Ooh. Nice.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size
Wait.
isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just
Gosh,
saying you
big.
need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
We are so
Stand by
small.
for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach.
There must be
Transferring you to an
millions
Alliance
living
operator.
there.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
So far, really loving the designs. The space architecture, I guess.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
I guess they really do not like the
Captain
humans too much.
Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are.
It's
Sounds
such a
like you
villain
convinced the Council
voice.
to give us an audience.
They
Like
were
Ambassador
not happy
Udinas.
about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Are you going to be a villain, or do you just have a villain voice? But I mean, of course they don't like him being accused of treason, because I mean, it's one of their agents, right? But interesting, I kinda expected the council to be like way bigger. At least if like 3 people are all there is, it's quite small.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing.
It definitely didn't
Shepard,
improve our
you and the
standing.
others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Yay, politics! 13.2 million people in the Citadel. That's a lot. But I guess it's like really a melting pot of cultures, right? And like our spaceship, which is just like full of humans. This was so epic the first time. I mean, just seeing the Citadel is so nice. And it looks so lush and green.
Big place.
Mm-hmm. I try to talk to Ashley. Ashley runs away.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
What? What the fuck? Excuse me? Oh my gosh. Is Ashley just way over the top racist? Anyway. Let's do something. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argus Row cluster. She had a particular concern about the Hyra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do you want to send in a recon team? Lots of weird things going on in the galaxy. Fucking Ashley. Yeah, I mean, like, what the hell? That's not just, like, slightly racist, which seems to be, like, the case for many people we encountered so far, but, like, what? Yeah, and that was a bit much, Ash.
Understand what you're saying.
Ooh, new people.
Allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at
Yeah,
stake.
kind of monotone.
I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right, I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
Alright. Let's see if we can be a bit noisy.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query.
They like us.
Is there something I can do for you this day?
That's an odd way of speaking.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother?
They announce the emotion.
These Earth
That's
clan
so cool.
don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din.
I love it.
You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
I gotta say, I think sometimes that would solve so many communication problems. Just saying like how you mean it, what you're doing.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Okay, I love them already. They're awesome. I love this. Me too. My high-class prostitute leaked my pillow talk. I want justice. Yeah, I guess that's kind of the summary of the first talk here, right? The Elcor are cool. They really are.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
Tell me
the
everything.
Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
It's also, at the same time, such an obvious idea, but such a cool idea because of that, because I never saw something like that. Like in sci-fi. That of course not everyone can put emotion into their voices, maybe also just because they're not used to that.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Sounds very conservative in general.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
But true. Thank you, Keelan.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Yeah, cool. I also like the clothes. It kind of looks just like a hat. They live on high-gravity planets. Yeah, they kind of have that look. Kind of, yeah, as you say, Alistair, kind of elephanty. Oh well. Hey, Din. You don't like me, do you?
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Wow, you're an ambassador and you're so rude? I thought you were just like a random rude mechanical mole, I don't know. They look cool. We should all type like the Elcor. I think that will be a step closer to world peace. And would also sometimes help my slightly autistic brain. Oh well. Would stop many internet arguments. Oh, for real. Well, that's also cool. Din is just rude. Seems like it.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
It feels like they kind of want to kick me out.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Hi, I'm about to interrupt you again.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Alright.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Salarians had discovered it.
So
we
this
were
was the
instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
I wonder why. But probably the answer is politics.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing.
Very chaotic.
Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
I wonder if that's maybe the reason they don't have a seat, cause like they're lacking the stability, also maybe to appoint like someone to the council. I wonder if they have a Spectre, but we can't ask that. Because it doesn't seem to be necessarily connected, right? Because humans also don't have like an ambassador, and we're talking about like getting a human, or ourselves, becoming like a human Spectre.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
So many chastising rebukes.
Are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Oh, poor guy. The Volus are basically a client species of the Turians. They run the economy basically in exchange for protection, as they have no navy or army. Oh, you can't join the council without a military. Sounds also very dependent, right?
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
We haven't joined the council.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Okay, I guess so basically he's just jealous. Excuse me, I've been here since 5 minutes. It's not my fault. Oh, come on.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din.
Again.
Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
That's quite something.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
You got like 9 times your territory. I would say that is quite something.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
What are you? Okay, so it's a reptile, crab, snake. Well, snake is a reptile. Hybrid? Can we talk to you? I do not. And it also has kind of like a walkie-talkie. Curious. Okay, let's explore some more. Excited to see what we're going to find. We get a lot of respect for fighting the Turians in the First Contact War. Ah, the Turians were at odds with like all the Citadel forces?
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Oh, I think it's you. Hi, hologram.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Ah, it's one of the blue-faced aliens, like the one in the background. Are you real?
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
So very futuristic, whatever you want to call her. Siri, Amazon, Alexa, Google Assist.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Let's ask her more about the Citadel.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Okay, we're gonna explore everything. I want to get to know everything.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity.
Oh, so
It
we're
was
really
added
fresh.
19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
19 years. Huh. Okay, then I understand why the I'm so bad with names, sorry. Why the small guy was upset.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Did you say, Alistair, that was mainly due to the First Contact War? No, during the First Contact War it was just us when the Turians found us activating a mass relay, which they considered dangerous, so they attacked. Ooh. Then we responded, and peace was mediated by the Asari to stop a larger war. Ah, so the Turians were back then already part of Citadel and Alliance and stuff like that? And that's how we got to the first contact with them. Right?
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
It's a very limited program. What is she an AI? Seems more like a very predetermined program.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Salarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space.
What
They
do they look like?
established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Politics. Correct, and we also had a massive military before they found us in colonies, so we already had most of what the Council was looking for. So we just encountered the Council and the Citadel and all that, like, pretty late.
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
It's quite some crazy privileges you get.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Salarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space.
So many species we still have to meet.
Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
So the three holograms Adina was talking to, those are probably like, well, we recognize the Turian and with two other figures, and I guess one was Asari and the other one was Salarian. And one was one of those blue-skinned ones, right? So I guess you're either Asari or Salarian. The Asari are the most technologically advanced species. Are those blue-skinned ones Asari or Salarians? Or am I off here?
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is
Were you
limited to
trying to push her here?
information and simple interaction simulations.
I think that was it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please
Hey
enjoy
there.
your visit to the Citadel.
Excuse me, are you an Asari or a Salarian?
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I
Very
receive
well
reports on
informed.
all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Crazy how you just identify us.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
Already did that. The Asari's behind you, you can see her. Okay, so the blue-skinned ones are the Asari.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
Asking busy is kind of creepy, isn't it? Oh well.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Yeah, sounds like a little bit much work for one person.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant
Well.
day.
Hey you, wanna tell me what species you are? Also interesting design. Anyway. It's rather amphibian, right? Ooh, and they just have 3 fingers. I don't know where to go, so we just explore here. Maybe we're finding more embassies. I think this is going to solve some questions. Hey, diplomat. You're human.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
That's a Salarian. Ah, okay. So now we know the founding people. Commander Shepard is coming. You know who he is. He has a billowy lips and a rock good looks. Yeah, I think we're the only one fitting the description here, right? Can we just hack into here? I don't know, I guess we could just get some XP and stuff. Another one of those things. I don't have a better word, I'm sorry. People. You're not a thing.
Humans
Technicians, I guess.
delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
I love the Alcos. Was this the way down? Yes, it was. Executor Palin. Aren't you usually just ambassadors? Why are you called Executor? What a friendly title.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Is he just an ambassador?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC.
Ah.
It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel.
Like me?
Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
Ah, charming.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
But I guess it makes sense. If you're like all for law and order, you don't like kind of like a rogue faction by default, right? Above the law. He has a point. I wouldn't trust humans either, given what I know about them. Oh no, Luna. Well, I guess, yeah. Sigh.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law.
See?
Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Yeah, that really sounds crazy. I wonder how much they abuse their powers.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
I mean, you know me, you know my heart beats the chaotic way. Which is probably also a medical condition, but anyway. I do respect his attitude. I still want to push this dialogue forward, so let's see.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it.
He has a point.
Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
You have a point. Well, we humans are war-hungry. Yeah, that's like a very common theme in sci-fi in general, right? Humans being very up and going for expansion and stuff like that, and for war. And I mean, also so far the humans also seem to be slightly racist by default.
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True, but the potential is always there.
I clicked on no. Common theme with humans. We are the best of us, friends. Oh boy.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Paladin is probably also like, "Ugh, another human freshly arrived asking me everything. Go." Hey, I have another question.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
He won't.
Sorry, Commander.
Hmm.
I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Fair.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
You know what? You're a decent guy. You know what? You're a decent guy. Let's break into your terminal. It's crazy that we can just do that. What happens if I actually fail the minigame? Is there an alert? Is there game over? Is he going to attack us? Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Eta cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Okay. So there's hate against people with biotics? Cool. Not too surprising, honestly. Also has some parallels to the mage conflict in Dragon Age.